We talk a lot about, people ask, well, why do I need AI in a CRM? And so a lot of times we'll just draw the comparison to like what you're doing with gut instinct. So you've got AI versus then gut instinct, and that's like intuitive knowledge, learned knowledge. But then like, how does that win in lead prioritization? What's going to be the better way to approach lead prioritization? And gut instinct is fantastic. Like it can be really good, and it's earned by learning over time things that work and don't work. But in lead prioritization, that gut instinct can also be wrong more often than it's right. When you're talking about a database or your CRM full of a lot of prospects or leads that you've invested a lot of time and treasure into generating and getting into that database, wrong can get really expensive. So most reps just kind of typically will go with what feels right. The hot lead that called in twice, that one sounds serious, they're ready to go. The reality is though, that gut, as good as it can be, often is wrong, misses patterns, misreads timing, and really winnable deals will be left in the queue as you're working on something that your gut is telling you is more winnable than the one that's sitting there that's probably better off using your time. And like with AI, yeah, we're not guessing. We're using the best elements of gut instinct in that we actually see things that work and you see those patterns. But AI is using just predictions. It's actually using actual outcomes and it's predicting what's going to happen next. And it's taking it usually over a large data set where those predictions are always going to beat gut instinct. And no offense to some of the best and most intuitive sales or marketing leaders, and those folks don't take offense. They understand that their gut instinct and their reaction to certain stimulants, certain conditions is limited to their biases and their heuristics and everything else. But that when you let an AI model take over and do those predictions, you'll be right a lot more often than you're wrong. So our engine just ranks leads by actual conversion likelihood based on real-time behavior and your past outcomes. So you don't have to rely on cherry picking. There's no more I'll get to it later type of thing. Now you have the ability to know rather than hope. And when typically if you know something, you're going to act with more decisiveness. And when you're hoping, you tend to be more tentative. As we know in sales leadership, that's the key, is to act with decisiveness and consistency. So who wins between the two? Well, I think it's a tried and true conversation. We've talked about it kind of ad nauseum over the years, frankly. The data does every single time. And you can see that once you start using a predictive AI application, you'll be able to see it for yourself.